Here we are. We are recording right now because I'm out on the road. I'm out on the road to convert souls to the power of gristle. That's one thing seeing it on live, but when you smell it live and in person, sweet googly moogly. It's good for your corns. We'll rid the audience of corns or potential corn growth. I don't even know what corns are, but I'm telling you what, you get rid of that shit. It's good for you. Hey, we're Steve Andreoni on the doggone bass. We got Dylan James Kuchenheimer Schmidt on the damn drums back there. The sun is actually shining, which is an unusual circumstance. Springtime in Wisconsin is a place of shame. A place of shame. Get it while you can, diggity dog it. We've been messing around just moments ago with an acoustic version of a song by someone by the name of Joseph Walsh. Let's hear that little jam. Sorry, we're not playing doobity-doo, doobity-doo at this particular juncture in time. We're going to do a little... Wow, Acoustic Funk 49, ladies and gentlemen. That's the kind of quality entertainment you will experience only here in the Orange Room. Ladies and gentlemen, the Orange Room is a place where people can congregate and just feel the power of sweet musics and jocularity. It's a safe place from the torment of modern existence. That's kind of a tall tale, but not really. You can come to the Orange Room and be welcomed in. You can come to the Orange Room and you'll be wearing a grin, wearing a grin, wearing a grin. Come on in. Wow. Come on in. We're only a mouse click away. Well, unless you're on your phone, then it's just it's a little dabble, do you? Oh, a little dabble, do you? That sounds like that Brill Cream. I don't remember Brill Cream out there. I can't see your comments right now because we're not live. But I'm imagining Maddie K is saying right now, Brill Cream is real. And you're right, Maddie K. It totally is. My dad used to be a well-comb man. He used to have the stuff called well-comb, which I think was just kind of I'm a rebel, I'm not going to buy Brill Cream. I'm going to use well-comb to slick back my hair. That's what they did when you're born in 1923. You had a different way of going about the hair maintenance. There was a different thing happening. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you just heard a little bit of what we'd like to call Funk Ferdinand. Some people call it Funk 49. I call it Funk Ferdinand. It almost sounds like Ferdinand. That's right. We don't have to pay the sweet royalty. Well, actually, our friends at YouTube calculate that all for us. Make sure everyone gets their pennies. Here's your sack of pennies, mister. That's right. Sack of pennies. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a thing called Sack of Pennies. We're going to do a song right now that I wrote yarns ago. Back in the lofty days of 1998, I came up with this little song. It's called Holy Grail. And I came up with this song up in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. I had a guitar that a friend of mine had lent me. It was a Les Paul, to be honest with you. And I had also used that guitar on Chief's Blues, because the buddy of mine that lent it to me, his nickname was the Chief. And anyways, at that time, that guitar had so struck me, I referred to it as the Holy Grail. And I came up with that song after a gig in Stevens Point. We used to play up at this place called The Wits End. But in college, it was called the 2nd Street Pub. And they used to have dime taps. Can you imagine? Dime taps. You'd go there with a crisp $5 and leave as a blathering member of the former human race. And yeah, not good. And then it changed ownership to my buddy Rick Borowitz, and he had the place called the Wits End. And we used to go up there with the band and play there every now and again. And in the lofty days of 98, we went up there and played, and I had brought that guitar with me, and I went back to where we were staying up there, and I came up with this tune in the night, and kind of a gospel-y selection, if I may be so bold. Although it's important to have the tuner off so that I can actually hear the guitar. And we've never done this one on the stream before. We're going to try it out. I might throw those sus chords in there in that one position where I usually don't put it in there. Give it a little bit of a 70s oomph. Sometimes you need a little 70s oomph, y'all. A lot of people don't know that they need it because they weren't around in the 70s. But I'm telling you right now, sometimes a person needs a little bit of that 70s oomph. Dylan, take my word for it, boy. 70s oomph. All right, here we go. zoom. That is good for your soul and for your corns. 70s bump. A little bit of that 70s, a skosh of that 70s bump. Boomp, loomp. It's good for your soul, ladies and gentlemen. And who doesn't need a little help? Every now and again with a little bit of that 70s lovin'. 70s lovin' had me a blast. That's right, I started playing guitar in the 70s. 1979 was when I began my offerings on the instrument, I believe. Was it 78 or 79? Might have been, good questions. Good questions. It was 78, it was because I was 12. It was 78 when I started rocking, 78 when I started rocking, 78 when I started rocking. 78 was a powerful year, ladies and gentlemen. I don't really remember much about it other than I started rocking, playing some sweet musics for the kids. You need, even back then, sweet, sweet musics. It's good for your soul and other things. All right, let's play us another song. What other one? Well, we got all kinds of songs right here. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of. It was fun to do the Holy Grail, wasn't it? That was a good one. That's good. That's good times. That one. Yes. Oh, I like what we've done. I like it all. How about let's do a little bit of Here We Go Again? We haven't done that one in a while. Dan, dan. Oh, that's right. I started off, don't I? Yeah. I like that one. Here we go again. That's called, that is still the theme song to the morning KLH 96.5 on the Milwaukee dial. Every morning during the week at 10 o'clock, you'll hear that song. And it is the revenues from that, Steve, just appallingly large. I mean, right now, if I should, I could build a garage that would never get built. Yeah. There you go. Ba-dun-dun, ba-dun-dun, blort. You know what, folks? I'm not complaining, but I am telling stories that are real, that are true. True stories. They're coming on strong. All right, folks, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna play a little blues song right now I wrote many yarns ago as well. This one going back to 1991. I think I wrote this song in 1991. We started doing it. It's a little blues song called Too Broke. Stranded, betrayed, and too broke to drink you off of my mind. Now that's a loser, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect for a blues selection. To be so downtrodden that you don't even have the dimes to go down to the 2nd Street pub and get your swerve on. Stack of dimes, oh, stack of dimes. Stack of dimes, ladies and gentlemen. That's old school. That's old school right there. Folks, this one's in the key of G, and if you want to play along, please do so in your own time and space. And actually, this one, the original recording of this one was on the first Tone Controls record. There's a pretty snazzy version online that from a gig I did in Germany someplace in 2000 something. Did a version of it with Gary on drums and Tom Good on bass. A version of Too Broke. That's actually not too bad. Anyway, that too has made me the negative 100 air that I am today. I'm just kidding. I'm just should never denigrate your financial situation, because that's just not right to do. So I'd like to apologize to not only you guys, but everyone out there, to the universe for saying any of that, because it wasn't written in the scrolls. We only today in Orange Room we only go by what's in the scrolls, and of course the the tablets of Thoth, the Atlantean. That's not real. Anyway, here we go. Thoth. Is it Thoth or is it Thoth? It's only Thoth if, yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll take a little on the top. Well, some said you were low down, and others called you mean. From where I was standing, well, none of those traits could be seen each time I fall. Hook, line, and sinker, I end up stranded, betrayed, and too broke to drink you off of my mind. Some folks folks are heartbreak magnets. Or so the story goes. Well, I prayed to God above you, that's right, that I would not be one of those, 'cause each time I fall, hook, line, and sinker, I end up stranded, betrayed, and too broke to drink you off of my mind. Well, I'm worn to trouble, but I'm just too slow to learn. That's right. Everyone has hard times. I just had more than my turn. Well, I shouldn't be ungrateful, no. 'Cause you know I could get no loving at all. It's just that every time I slip, I fall. Oh, man. Well, I'm worn to trouble, but I'm just too slow to learn. Everyone has hard times. I just had more than my time. That's right. Well, I shouldn't be ungrateful. No. You know I could get no loving at all. It's just that every time I stay here, I fall. Shucks. Well, at first they're all lovey-dovey until they shape me to their way. Then there goes my pride, as well as my hard-earned pay. 'Cause each time I fall, hook, line, and sinker, I end up stranded, betrayed, and too broke to drink. Lord, I end up stranded, betrayed, and too broke to drink. Lord, I end up stranded, betrayed, and too broke Whoa! Wow! Folks, you know what we're doing today? We're doing a quick half-hour, hey, how are you, how do you do? Pre-recorded one because we're out on the road right now. Out on the road for 40 days. Last night in Little Rock, put me in a haze. Sweet, sweet Denny's gave me the runs. Wait, no, that's not true. Denny's is a fine place to get a delicious meal at an equitable price. And the runs. Wow. Our tours are sponsored by Charmin. Say what? I said, hey, our tours are sponsored by Charmin and Preparation H. Hey, our tours sponsored by Charmin. Folks, thank you so much. This has been our Fishman Takeover for whatever day this is. I think it's for next Monday. Next Monday would be the, I think are we in May then? We might be. May has come. Hope that means that the actually be warm when I get home. It's been a little chilly. I think they said wintry mix. Was it today or tomorrow? That was like, I'm done with. I like to call it snain. Snain. It's rain with a little bit of snow mixed in. Because snain rhymes with stain, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Fishman. And thank you, Steve Andreoni. Thank you, Dylan James Kuchenheimer Schmidt. And thank you all for tuning in. We certainly appreciate that. And we will see you soon. And as someone once said, I believe it was Woody Guthrie, who said, take it easy, but take it. Truer words never spoke. And said.